Just wanted to give a little update on the Tracker 1542. I've had it now for a year and a half almost, so I've been using it a lot more now. Made some changes, improvements, I suppose, but really enjoying it. So I guess I'll start from the front there. Got my headlights on there, my Nightlight headlights, relatively cheap. Just kind of ran the wiring underneath here, and I got the switch right there, and it runs to the batteries, which are right underneath there. But yeah, so got the nav lights, Minn Kota Edge. I will be changing that out probably next year for something with spot lock on it. It's a little Lowrance Hook 7, I think. 5, I think. Yeah. I wish it was bigger, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I've got that a power meter for the trolling motor battery. I installed that pretty recently. Just wanted to know how much juice I had left on that trolling motor battery. It's got its own separate battery. Have these two hatches I cut out. This one here is all my tackle. I don't have a ton of tackle, but I also have some life jackets and stuff underneath there. I just have to pull this out real quick and get to all that. The other side, I've got my seat for the front here. Got these two hatches. This one is, I think I've got, yeah, just kind of tools and stuff. Fire extinguisher. That one's got my anchors in there, small anchor, and some other boat stuff. This is where I keep my plastics. Plastics here. This is kind of tricky to do, but worked out in the long run. I've got this net just to kind of hold odds and ends and stuff, gloves and towel, shit like that. Keep my rods, trying to keep them nice and neat here. They gets pretty hectic once you start fishing, but yeah, I got a little strap here that holds them down there, and then I've got another strap here when I'm traveling, just so they stay put. But they do pretty well across here. Gives me plenty of deck space in the back. So yeah, it works out all right. My electrical box right there. Fish finder I used to have on the back there, but I bought this mount, and it was a great idea because it freed up this back bench for two people to sit. And that's been awesome. That gets the boat up on plane with the 20 horsepower Suzuki. So that's worked out really well. A couple of cup holders there. Little caddy there that I installed for tools and scale and stuff like that. It's just a little waterproof Yeti pouch for my key. I put my keys in there. At that little net there, I guess. I have a seat. I put the seat in there when I'm just solo. But when there's two people, I like to take it out and just kind of slide it underneath there, get it out of the way when we're moving from spot to spot. It's just two people sitting on this bench. It works out great. And it's surprisingly comfortable sitting on here. It's not too bad. And then when we get to our spot, I put my seat post here, seat post in the middle there, and then throw the seat on there. And the other person's got a great 360 degree, seat. It works out nice. Yeah, and then I finished the back deck pretty much, which is great. Plenty of space back there. I noticed on this boat, and I guess all small boats, deck space is pretty important. So I wanted to give us as much as I could. This 20 horsepower Suzuki's been killer. Fires up first pull every time. It's great. And this boat does 23 miles an hour now with two people, two adults, which is plenty fast. I just built that tiller handle extension handle thing. It has been awesome so far. And yeah, the only thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to get the new trolling motor with spot lock at some point, and I'm going to replace the batteries. They're underneath here. They're super heavy, and I know lithium saves like 80 pounds, so I think that's probably the move. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I did switch out the wheels on this trailer. The old ones were hurting. I have to do the hubs at some point too, but they're decent. They have just a little bit of surface rust, I think. But no, the trailer's been good. I did put this step on here. That's been really nice, helpful. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Tracker, topper 1542. Plenty of boat for two people to fish. It fishes two people really, really well, and yeah, it doesn't feel too tiny when you're out there. I'm telling you, it's nice, and it's once you get you have your sea legs and you stay towards the middle of the boat, it's pretty stable. I'm getting used to it, so it feels really good. Heck of a lot better than a kayak, stability wise. So yeah, that's it. Loving this boat. Highly recommend it.